Many schools in Ontario are shifting back to virtual learning today as negotiations with education workers have stalled in Ontario. Parents of children with special needs are really concerned about how they're going to give the kids the support they need with no end to this strike in sight. Joining us this morning is Toronto mom, Bronwyn Alsop. Thanks for joining us. I imagine it's a busy day in your household.
Oh, it's busy, chaotic. It's so stressful.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, thank you.
Let's start with your daughter, Emma. She's in grade 2. She's been diagnosed with sensory processing disorder and ADHD. And your son, Liam, is in senior kindergarten. He has no hearing in one ear and wears a hearing aid in the other. How does this shift to virtual school affect their ability to learn?
It's impossible. Like, I can't believe that we're still even going through this 2.5 years later. And honestly, we haven't heard anything from our school at all. We haven't received any links or information. So I don't even know what to do, to be honest. So I think I'm in a state of denial now where I don't know. We're just going to have to just go out and go to the park and pretend like it's March break. I don't really know. Thank God it's not lockdown, so we can do this. But it just the trauma and PTSD for so many families like myself who have watched our kids suffer like victims, complete victims for 2.5 years, and they can't get themselves together on either side. It's horrific. Our children are being destroyed throughout all this, and they need to get them back in school immediately.
What was your initial emotional reaction and your kids' reaction when you heard they were going back online?
I went to pick up my daughter at school, and she came to me and she said, "Mommy, carry my backpack. I have my Chromebook," and my heart sunk. Like, because that, I'm sick of hearing that. That is being like a common trigger, and I actually started to cry, and I had my sunglasses on, and she didn't see me, and then there were other parents with me, and we were just like we were stunned, we were shocked, we didn't think it would get this bad. It's awful. Like, the PTSD is real, and I know that people, can generalize what PTSD for them, but to hear virtual, to hear Chromebook, to hear online, after our kids have been robbed of 2.5 years of education, normalcy, and rocked their mental health, it's had a tremendous impact. And our government needs to get it together. And QP threatening strike is what lit everything on fire. And then Ford and Lecce reacted like 1,000 times worse. So it's a bomb and it's explosion, and it's politics now, and our kids are suffering and victims. So I am sick of it. I just want them to figure it out and actually show us that our kids matter.
With schools, some schools in the province, they're closed outright today. What arrangements have you had to make for your kids to be able to learn at home? You mentioned your daughter had her Chromebook.
She has her Chromebook, and I guess we're going to have to try to, follow the link again and hope she focuses and sits still. And I think, to be honest, because we don't even have a Chromebook, I think there's a slight bit of like, oh, I get a Chromebook now, because to be honest, she never had one before COVID. So that kind of screwed us over. So I'm like, oh God, because ADHD, she sticks to it. Like, it's like this to her screen when she doesn't work and at school. And it's actually very not healthy. Like, she vomits, to be honest, when she's had too much screen time. So she has these episodes at dinner time where she will eat, and then we know it's going to happen, and she's going to vomit. I don't know if it's sensory related, but it's too much screen time for her, that it usually happens with her. And so there's so many damages in this that people don't even understand or know. So, we have to be on the radar for that she could have these reactions of vomiting as well. And I just, it's different than a TV, right? When you have a TV on, the kids can wander, they can play, go in and out, but it's awful. Like, I'm beside myself. My husband, he's now working from home as well. We're going to try and divide up the kids if it does happen. A side of me in rage just doesn't want to do this at all if it is virtual. Like, I'm thinking, just for our own mental health, I'm going to pull them out and just try to live as a healthy way we can right now, even though this feels awful, to try to help all of our mental health.
Bronwyn, I hear what you're saying, your frustration, both your rage and you're trying to be positive for your kids, and knowing that online learning for them means online teaching for you. So, Bronwyn, thanks for your time this morning. I know you have a busy one. I'm going to let you get back to your day, whatever that's going to look like for today. Best of luck.
Thank you. Thanks. Take care.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked this, be sure to subscribe here, or you can check out more Your Morning videos right here.